Hello, my internet friends! My name is Kitty 10, and welcome to my premiere commentary for Dance with the Stars Season 29. Wow, saying that felt like it'd been 84 years. Alright, guys, let's address everything. We have a new set who someone on Twitter referred to as Matilda. I'm gonna basically refer to that from now on in my mind. It's absolutely marvelous. There is no Tom Bergeron, no Erin Andrews, no Lynn Goodman, and Witsay are gone due to being pregnant. But what we do have is Tyra Banks, the C fam. They just won't go away. The redeemable returns of Sharna Burgess and new father Artem Chikvintsev, and of course our new head judge, six-time winning legend Derek Huff. I will never get tired of saying that. Aside from so many changes in the ballroom, I felt like this year's premiere show had a strong start. To me, it feels absolutely insane that we have 15 stars competing. This is basically like season 9 when they had 16 people, and I couldn't even keep up with that. What the actual hell is this year? You know what? This is not what I signed up for when this was basically going to be the last year of my 20s with this whole corona crap and everything else in between, the show being the way it is now. But you know what? We go with the flow and we carry on. Enough with the bullshit. Let's recap the night. Kicking off this year's premiere show was AJ Mclean of the Backstreet Boys. He is paired with Cheryl Burke, and they had a jive to one of my favorite songs from the weekend, Blinding Lights. I just love that song. I don't know why. It's like a mood, a vibe, everything in between. Anyway, I thought this was a decent start to the show. I kind of was expecting more out of him in a sense due to, him being a freaking Backstreet Boy, and he's been, singing and dancing for 30 years, almost. So I'm like, AJ, come on, buddy. I cringed that he stumbled after he jumped off the platform, and I wanted to see more stronger kicks and flicks. It was just a little bit underwhelming, but not every boy band member can be like Nick Carter on opening night. I'm sure AJ is going to come back next week and basically give us what we want. Chriselle Stoss has the unfortunate situation of being paired with my least favorite pro of the whole lineup, Gleb Sevchenko. It's a real damn shame. I think she's a sweet girl. She's just probably going to be sent home early because of, him. I didn't know what to make of this, you guys. I found the tango that they did really slow and dismal. But then, of course, what do you expect from Gleb? He's really fucked this year with no background dancers at all. He just has to do everything all by himself. I don't know where I was going with that. But you know what? I kind of have a little bit of sheer hope for Chriselle. I think she can bounce back next week. I really hope and pray that she does. I have no confidence in her teacher. And you know what? It would hurt to see her dreams be crushed because of, Gleb. This show better fire his ass next year, because every year that he stays, he gives a shit choreography every single time. Tyra, I know you listen to us sometimes, and you are an executive producer now. Fix the damn issue. Vernon Davis got the anti-vaxxer herself, Miss Peter Murgatroyd. I don't understand why she keeps coming back here when she basically gets voted off early every damn season the last couple of years. Do you really need a paycheck that bad? Is yours and Max's life really that bad where one of you has to be on here to get a freaking paycheck so you can all live wealthy? I don't know. It's none of my business, but I'm just like, why? Why do you come back? You haven't been strong in choreography since Niall DeMarco. It bewilders me. It really bewilders me. It puzzles me, and I just don't get it. The foxtrot with Vernon was... It was weird. Personally, I thought he held well on his own, and I thought it was solid. But whatever the hell that middle section was, it just made me think of Max doing that shit with Meryl Davis in season 18. that worked for them, unlike whatever the hell Peter was envisioning with Vernon. He's adorable and he's nice, but he's gonna be absolutely fucked with her having to teach him things. Maybe I just have low expectations with any Schmirkowski family member. There, I said it. I'm not even sorry. I just have low expectations for all of them. I couldn't remember who Anne Heche was for the longest time. And then I remembered, like, way back before Ellen DeGeneres married Portia de Rossi, she was with Anne Heche. And I'm like, oh my god, that's how I remember you. I'm sorry. Sometimes my pop culture references get the best of me most of the time. But it comes out well in the end. So this year, Keo has the pleasure of working with her. Usually I hate it when he gets an older partner, but you know what? Anne really surprised me. She's probably one of the best older women that he's been paired with since he's been on the show. I dig her vibe as well. It's like Cloris Leachman meets Florence Henderson meets Kate Flannery, all wrapped up in one package. Like, she's a spitfire. I like her personality. I like everything about her. I do agree with Derek. She has to finish her lines. But overall, I'm really, really actually impressed with Anne. She's basically a contender on my list, and I'm going to be watching out for her. She's going to give all y'all a run for her money, and y'all are just going to be sleeping on her, and yeah, I'm just going to be secretly rooting for her. Okay, I'm going to be real with all of you guys. I really cannot stand Jeannie Mai. I do not know what it is about her, but she just gets on my last ever loving nerve. Brandon is a wonderful attribution to the show, but I know he could give us more finesse and energy with somebody else. I just don't see him lasting long with Jeannie. Whatever that salsa was, for me, guys, and I'm gonna be honest with you because I usually am, I really wasn't feeling it. It felt like I was watching my niece at her dance recital, basically half-assing it and calling it what it is, when it just looks like a whole other thing. And Brandon, sweetie, you gotta do something with that hair, honey. It's really not suiting your style at all. Like, is that your quarantine look, honey? Is it? It's just, honey, it's a mess. I'm sorry. When I said let's get Jesse on the show, I clearly and vaguely remember say McCartney. How the producers got Metcalf out of that equation is beyond me. I don't know. I was just one of those girls back in the early 2000s, like middle school, high school, that wasn't drooling all over him with Desperate Housewives and John Tucker Must Die. I was mainly focused on Jesse McCartney, honestly, and I still am, and I'm almost fucking 30. That's just me. Oh man, guys. I'm just gonna start this off by saying Travis Garland is killing it with his vocals, even more so this year. This week's premiere show for him was absolutely exceptional of like his vocal range. I always like giving him praise on it, and he never fails me. He never ceases to fail me of what he could do. Honestly, I felt like this quick step was a bit messy from start to finish, but you know what? I do see some potential in there. I really do. And you know what? It's also been like about 2 years since Sharna was last seen on TV, and you know what? Well, with America wise, I don't know how long it's been since she's been on TV with like the Australia Days with the Stars. I'm sure she's gonna come back stronger. It's just you gotta relearn things and whatnot. I don't know where I was going with this. I just hope they could come back next week because maybe there is potential, but I just want to see more before I make a full-fledged opinion if Jesse is worth keeping on here or not in the game. Now this This is what I was waiting for. Sky Jackson being paired with Alan Burstyn was the best idea this show presented to us this year. Guys, she's 18 years old, she's spunky, she's intelligent, and she's an iconic meme. Child didn't come to play, and we know for a fact that Cameron Boyce is up there in heaven in awe of how she slayed that performance. I am still in awe myself. She's one of my favorites already. Everything in that number was kept right in the pocket, and she didn't miss a beat. Like, the way that she, slid on the floor, everything about it, the execution. I could go on and on. We don't have time for that, obviously, but it's just like, wow. Like, she is crisp. She's... wow. I can't wait to see more. I'm so excited. Alright, kids, it's story time. Once upon a time, Caitlin Bristow was supposed to compete in the show's 21st season, but the Bachelor producers nixed the idea, something along the lines of nobody would want to see a female from their show be on Dance with the Stars. And if I remember correctly, Artem was supposed to be her partner originally when she signed on. Well, now it's 2020, and both Caitlin and Artem are each getting redemption. I love this partnership. I love how happy they both were. I feel like Caitlin fits in the category of an early ringer. She could be the one to get Artem into the finale. And honestly, I'm thrilled about it. This performance was, executed perfect. It was solid. You gotta work on a few things, but it's week 1, so I'm gonna let everybody have an easy pass, obviously. I really enjoyed it, and I feel like I'm gonna get along with Caitlin just fine. But welcome home, Artem. Out of everybody on the show, I miss you most of all. I love Neve. I really, really do. I think he's charming, and he's adorable and precious, and he kicks so much ass in Catfish, and he does not put up with so much bullshit. I really respect him. I just hate that this stupid ass show for giving him crusty ass Jenna. And I will never forgive her shallowness if she fucks up his chances. Fucks ups. You know what, let's just go with it. I don't even care. I'm so tired already. And we're not even done. But I have to say that Neve did exceptionally well with the classic Sinatra song. This was sophistication at its finest, and that is definitely weird to say about a Jenna Johnson routine. That rarely comes out of my mouth, so you know I'm being serious. Neve's lines were beautiful, everything was nice. I want to see a little bit, more cleaner edges. I want to see, more spontaneity. What's the word? I can't even. I hope I said it right, but I probably said it wrong. I don't care. This is my show. I'm gonna fuck it up, and everybody's just gonna yell at me. Oh, you're so stupid. But you know, you guys are so nice to me when I'm even a mess, and I appreciate you guys. That's why I love you all very much. Neve better come through. I want him to prove me wrong about Jenna this year. And I want Jenna to give us the best version of Neve possible. And maybe herself even. And if she fucks up his chances, I'm gonna hunt her down. I'm not gonna commit a murder. I'm just gonna be like, what the fuck did you do? But good job with this one, Jenna. I will give you that. Johnny Weir and Britt Stewart are partners this year, and I am already drooling at the fact that they're going to be serving us quality meals this year. First things first, let us welcome our first ever person of color pro that is, dare I say, a woman. This is something that I have always wanted to see for so many years of watching the show, and now here it is. Oh my god, you guys. This number was phenomenal. Like, they are so in sync, and they are on time with each other, and oh man, I'm so excited. We are gonna be having a lot of fun with them this year. It's gonna be oodles and oodles of fun, and I'm so excited. I'm fucking up my words, but I don't even care because I am that excited. My only complaint, though, is the fact that Derek and the two fucking crusty ass clowns gave them sixes. The audacity they had to pull that shit. And Carrie Ann's comments didn't sit right with me, if I'm going to be perfectly honest. To me, it kind of seemed like she's uncomfortable with the idea that Britt is a pro. I don't know. Maybe I'm over exaggerating on that theory. Maybe I'm crazy. Just a little teeny hunch I have. But honestly, though, can next week hurry up already? I want to see more of Johnny and Britt. I cannot wait. I'm so excited, guys! Now, with Justina's height, it made sense that Sasha would be her partner. I just didn't know what to expect from her. I mean, sure, she probably does get down and funky with Rita Moreno behind the scenes of One Day at a Time, but I just held my breath and hoped for the best. Like, it could have gone either way. Like, she could be outstanding, or she could be, like, dismal. And I was like, oh my god, please, give me something good, give me something positive. She has potential, kids! I loved it. The sass, the playfulness, the hip action. Oh my god! She is one of the many saving graces this show needed. I love her. I love her. I fucking love her. I want to party with her so bad. Party. My, I can't. My words are jumbling. I'm getting too excited, but I really want to fucking party with her. Like, she seems like a lot of fun. She's somebody that could probably hype you up, no matter their circumstance. Like, I love everything that she is, and I love the representation. I love everything about this. And you know what? I see Justina lasting long in this competition, and I'm just so excited about it. Like, there is a lot of hope this year, and you never know what's going to happen, and this is what I love. Like, nobody so far is looking like, oh yeah, they are going to be, like, the winner for sure, or they're going to be in the final two for sure. Like, everybody really snapped to the best of their abilities, and it's just, like, it's a fun guessing game of, like, what do you think? What do you think? I believe, guys, that Justina is going to be in this game for a long while. I just only hope that my prediction is absolutely correct. Look, guys, Charles Oakley may be a basketball legend, but his dancing puts him as a graduate of the Master P Academy. That bad! Emma, I have so much faith in you, but you and I both know that this ain't it, honey. You know what? He made Kareem Abdul-Jabbar look fucking brilliant. And that's saying something. Like, my god, guys. He is a sweet guy, and he's such a great sport. But I even think he knows that he's not going to last long in the competition. Jesus Christ, that was a bad number, guys. Like, I just cringed from start to finish. And you know what? I'm going to admit it. Drinking was definitely done during that segment. I'm sure Monica is really nice, but for me, she seems a bit intimidating. I found her foxtrot, like, pretty and stuff. I felt underwhelmed with it. And I see her as the forgettable contestant as we continue on with the show. That's saying something as well, because she's paired with the always arrogant Val Schmerkowski. Another thing, I don't understand why he keeps coming back when the majority of this fandom doesn't want his ass around. How much does this fool make? Can somebody look that up? Because I really want to know some salary logistics. I'm actually, I want to know. I'm very curious because I'm like, how are you still here even though nobody wants you around? It was a nice start to the journey, just forgettably underwhelming. And you know what? Derek really should know better than to quote unquote be nice to his frenemy. I really hope Haley put him on the couch for overscoring Val and underscoring Britt. I don't know if I said that right, but you know what? I said what I said, and I really hope that did happen. Haley, please tell us. Let's welcome Daniela into the pro lineup, y'all. I love her footwork. It's absolutely impeccable. I love everything about her. The energy she gives out is fantastic. Her first celebrity is Nelly, and it wouldn't be having a senior rapper on the show without dancing to at least one of their hit songs. And you know what? I'm actually happy that it was not, it's getting hot in here. I was not expecting, hey, must be the money if you want to go take a ride with me. Yeah, you know what I mean. We were there. Daniela fucking snapped during that performance. She just reminded me a young reminded me she reminded me of a young Julianne Hough when she first appeared on the show. Nostalgia, it comes through and it either makes me happy or sad, or even both when it comes to Dance with the Stars. Nelly, for his part, was alright. I just have one bit of criticism. His shoulders kept going higher and higher as he was dancing, and we all know that Bruno just yells about that every so often. So I'm gonna do it for him. I don't think he even noticed. Whatever they're doing next week, I know Daniela is gonna be serving some killer moves, and I can only hope that Nelly is gonna step up to the plate for both of their sake, because I really do not want her to get fucked over her first year as a pro. Hey, all you cool cats and kittens. We finally get to talk about Carole fucking Baskin. I've been working on that for a while. Let me know how I did. First of all, I wish that we could just see Joe Exotic's reaction of watching her on this show. That would be the creme of the crop, the icing on the cake. I would pay $1,000,000 just to see how he reacted. It'd be worth everything. As we all are aware of by now, Pasha Pashkov has the daunting task of teaching her how to dance. And I just really hope that he doesn't get fed to the tigers. Bruno better watch out after giving them a 3. Now, what do I think about the Flower Crown Queen's performance? It's so bad, it's probably going to be another fucking meme branded with the Tiger King memes. She actually made Charles look like a genius. I'm still speechless that Carole fucking Baskin is on our little dancing show. It bewilders me. It's mind-blowing. All my friends cannot wait to see how What's New Pussycat is going to play out next week. And honestly, I can't wait either. Yes, she is very controversial, but I kind of want to see how far this circus is going to go. Next week, the show somehow is airing on Tuesday because Monday is dealing with football shit. And the first elimination of the season is happening on Tuesday, so whee! As somebody that has been watching this show from the very beginning and has seen any and all plot twists possible, I know for a damn fact that Carole fucking Baskin will survive the first elimination. Now let's not get it twisted. Other than a couple of fantastic names being on this cast this year, she is part of the reason why this show is getting the most attention right now and is bringing in that big ass coin. I was also told that the viewership skyrocketed during Monday's show. Whether it be because of Carole's participation or Tyra's hustle, it works. It just works. If I am going to make a guess, it'll probably come down between Chriselle and Charles. Depending on how they do next week, I mainly picture Charles and Emma being the first ones to go. But you know what? Gleb hasn't disappointed us more just yet. Disappointed. You know what I mean? He hasn't disappointed us more just yet. And I'm really nervous. I don't know what's going to happen. This year's show is probably going to give us so much twists and turns and throwing things at us, and I don't know how to breathe or anything of that matter. That's just me. I'm a mess. Overall, I thought Tyra did a solid job being a host. I think she knows the general audience will not accept her since she basically replaced Tom Bergeron, but I'm willing to give her a chance, and I'll make up my mind about her at the end of the show's run, and we'll see where things go. I'm willing to do that, and I hope others do so in time. So, sound off in the comments below. What did you guys think of this year's premiere show? Who was your favorite? Whose performance disappointed you? What did you think of Carole fucking Baskin? I'm gonna get tired of doing that voice, and I know you guys are doing it too. You're like, Katie, shut the fuck up with that voice. But it's the only way I could do her name because of the fucking memes. Thank you. Thank you, Joe Exotic, for ruining my damn life. If you guys enjoyed this video, give it a thumbs up. And if you're new to my channel and you want to see more of me in the future, hit the subscribe button and hit the bell icon to be alerted when I upload new content. Until next week, take care, everybody.